Hello and welcome to the class. So today we are going to discuss the Maths Paper 2 Extended October number 2019. In the last session we completed questions till 15. We were doing question 16 but couldn't complete due to the time. So now we are going to discuss the question number 16. Okay. So moving to the question number 16. For the last 15 question you can just check my first video for this one. Okay, in case of any doubt you can reach out to me by comment. Okay, so starting with the question number 16. So question 16 is like find the obtuse angle. Obtuse angle, we know it is what greater than 90 degree, and in this scenario it is like we will apply sine. What is sine rule? So sine rule is like if this is a triangle A, B and C, this is side A, this is side B and this is side C. So A upon sine of A is equals to B upon sine of B is equals to C upon sine of C. Okay, so if the two sides and one angle is missing, like is given, then we can apply the sine rule. Otherwise we'll go ahead and apply the cosine rule. But in this case this side is given, this side is given, this angle is missing, so we are going to apply sine rule. So 8 upon, if I'm going to take 8 sine 39 is equals to 12 upon sine x. Now sine x is equals to, I am going to write 12 upon 8, 8 will come here and sine into sine 39. So 12 upon 8, so I will use calculator, 12 divided by 8 into sine 39. So answer is sine x is equals to 0.944. Okay, now if I am going to take shift sine inverse, like this is what sine inverse of 0.944, so answer is 70. So I am writing here x is equals to sine inverse of 0.944. Then I can write here sine inverse of this is what 70.73. This is 70.73. So now they're asking find out the obtuse angle. So obtuse angle, if they ask us to find out obtuse angle, then we have to subtract it by 180. So 180 minus answer will give us 180. I'm sorry. So it is like 180 minus 70.73. Answer is 109.27. So answer is, we can write 109.27 is the answer. Okay, so this is like how you can find out the answer using the sine rule. Now moving to the next question, question number 17. So this is like the area of the sector. So area of the sector, how we can find? So area of a sector is like if this is the sector and if it is making an angle theta, if radius is r, then area of sector is equals to theta upon 360 into pi r square. So in this case, first of all we'll find out the whole area and then the second part area, and then we'll subtract it to get the shaded part. Okay, so A1 I'm going to find out. A1 is equals to theta is 45 degree upon 360 into pi, and r in this case is 5, so 5 square. So I'm going to cancel 45 into 145. If I divide 360 by 45, I will get 8. So I'm just writing here 8. So it is like 25 upon 8 pi square is the area A1. Now second A2, similar case, so we'll write here 45 upon 360 into pi 3 whole square. So 45, again I can cancel like this. This is 8. So 9 upon 8 pi square. Now required area, shaded area. So shaded area is equals to, I'm going to write here A1. A1 is bigger, minus A2. So 25 pi square upon 8 minus 9 pi square upon 8. 25 minus 9 is 16, so 16 pi square upon 8. I can just cancel this one if... Okay, so it is pi, not pi square. It is pi because it is pi, right? I'm sorry for this. So 25 minus 16 pi, so it is like 2 pi, and 2 pi is 2 into 3.14, which is 6.28 centimeter square. So ignore the pi square part. Okay, so this is answer is 6.28. Now moving to the next question, question number 18. We have to simplify and write in the simplest form in a single this one. So 2 and x plus 1, they don't have common factor. So what we are going to do, we'll just multiply it, cross multiply. So this will multiply with this one. So I will write x into x plus 1 minus 2 into 2x plus 4. Now x into x is x square plus 4x. Now we'll open the bracket, negative will change every sign, each term sign, so that is like 4x and minus 8 upon 2x plus 1. Can we cancel this one? Yes, so we can write here x square minus 8 2x plus 1. Now if you want, we can go further and then divide, but sorry, we can go further and check like how we can use this, but let me check like if there is any mistake within step. It is x into, oh sorry, this was 1. I'm so sorry, so I'm going to cut this one. This is 1, I thought it is this, so this is what x square plus x minus 4x minus 4 into 2 is 8 upon 2x plus 1. Now I can write here x square minus 3x minus 8 upon 2x plus 1. I will go for the middle term factorization, but I think there is no common factor, like x plus 1 is not here, so no need to factorize this one. You can leave as it is. So I'm going to write the answer is x square minus 3x minus 8 upon 2x plus 2. Okay, so ignore the mistake which I did, like x plus 4 I wrote it, but it is 1. Okay, now find MP. Like this is what matrices, so M into P, so we have to multiply. So this is 1M and this is P, so I'm writing here M is like 1 2 3 and 4 5 6 7 and 8. We have to multiply row with column, that is the rule. So I'm just going to write 1 into 5 plus 2 into 7. The first part is done. Now I'm writing for the second column, so this is for 1 into 6, so I'm going to write here 1 into 6 plus 2 into 8. Second column is done. Now 3 into 5, so I will write here 3 into 5 plus 4 into 7. Similarly 3 into 6 and then 4 into 7 plus 4 into 7. So finally what we can write, 5 plus 14, that means 19, okay, 6, then 22, 15 plus 28, which is 43, and 18 plus 28, which is 18, plus 4 into 7, 28, so it is 8 plus 8, 16, 3 plus 1, 4, 46. Let me check whether I did any mistake or not. Oh sorry, 4 into 8, it is again common silly mistake. 3 into 6 and then 4 into 8. 4 into 8 is 32, so this is what 32, this is 50, so answer is like 50. So our answer, what how we can write, 19, then 22, then 43 and then 50. So this is like how we can find the multiplication things. Now find this one, M. So this is M. Okay, magnitude 1 2 3 4, that's simple. Just 4 into 1 is 4, so I'm writing 4 into 1 minus 2 into 3, which is 4 minus 6 minus 2. Okay, Now moving to the question number 19. The probability of that the school bus is late is 9. So we'll draw a tree diagram here. So this is for late, not late. Okay, so late is 9 upon 10. So not late is 1 upon 10, because 1 minus 9 upon 10 will give us 1 upon 10. Now, if it is late, then probability that the SEP travel on the bus. So this on the bus, on bus, not on the bus. Okay, similarly I am going to draw on bus and not on bus. Okay, so on bus, if the school bus is late, then on bus probability is 15 by 16. Then not on the bus will be 1 upon 16. Why? Because 1 minus 15 upon 16. If the school bus is on time, that means not late. On time is not late. So SEB on bus is 3 upon 4. So this will be 1 upon 4. Okay. Now what is the probability that the SEB travel on the bus? So travel on the bus, that means on the bus. So either this part and this part. So I am going to write here 9 upon 10 and 15 upon 16 plus either this or this part, on late but on the bus. That means 1 upon 10 into 3 upon 4. So 9 upon 15 into 9, I can write here 135. It is 160 plus 3 upon 40. I am just multiplying with 4 in order to get the same denominator. 135, 160, then 40, 12, sorry, and this is 160. So I can write here 147 upon 160. So this is like how we can find out the probability. Okay, now moving to the next one. Next question. Now describe the fully single transformation that map T onto a shape A. T onto a shape A. So this is like, if you see, this is like we are going down. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. If I'm going to take this one as initial, so it's minus 5, and this is like where we're shifting towards this, right? Negative. So here, right? So that means single transformation, what I can write here, minus 1 and minus 5. X, you can say it is shifting towards this minus 1 and going downward. Okay. Now on the grid, reflect the shape T in the line y is equals to x. So y is equals to x is a line. Let me try to draw straight line like this. This is straight line. I have to draw this. So what I will do, I will write first this one. Like consider this is A, B, C and D. How much A? A is, if you see, this is what 6 comma, okay, 6 comma 6. B is 6 comma 7. C is 3 comma 7 and D is 2 comma 6. So when it is about reflection about y is equals to x, then we have to convert, like y becomes a, like a dash, if I'm going to write a dash, then it will be 6 comma 6. B dash will be 7 comma 6. I have to interchange the values. C dash 7 comma 3 and D dash is 6 comma 2. So like this we can draw the diagram. If this is A, B is 7, X is 7 and Y is 6. So this is our B part. Then C is 7 comma X is 7 and comma 3. So this is 7 comma 3 and D is 6 comma 2. So this is 6 comma 2. So I need to draw like this. It's not straight, but you can consider this is the, so this is like how it will reflect along y is equals to x. Okay, so this is like I think till 21 I can do. Next session we will cover next more questions. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. In case of any doubt, you can reach out to me via comment. Okay, thank you. Share and subscribe with your friends.